Hi there! In this video, we will discuss the summary of the 10th chapter of Noli Me Tangere by Dr. Jose Rizal, titled The Town. We will also study the important events, characters, settings, and lessons found in this chapter. Listen and watch carefully, as you will learn a lot from this historical work by Rizal. Let's begin. This chapter describes San Diego, a small, legendary town located near a lake. San Diego is a simple place where most people rely on farming for their livelihood. However, because they lack education and business knowledge, they are often taken advantage of by Chinese traders. From the church in San Diego, you can see a forest surrounded by farmland. Like many towns in the Philippines, San Diego is controlled by the church, with the government simply following its lead. Padre Damaso was the former parish priest in the area, but was later transferred because of his mistreatment of Don Rafael Ibarra, Crisostomo Ibarra's father. According to legend, an old Spaniard came to San Diego and bought the forest in the area. Later, the old man was found hanging from a balete tree, which terrified the people of San Diego. His properties were inherited by his son Saturnino, who married a woman from Manila and settled in San Diego. They had a son named Don Rafael, who became well respected among the farmers and helped transform San Diego from a small village into a town. Don Rafael's leadership brought progress to San Diego, but it also stirred jealousy and resentment among some of his friends and fellow landowners. Now, let's move on to the important events in this chapter. San Diego is described as a small town where farming is the main source of livelihood. The town is controlled by the church, with Padre Damaso having significant influence over the government. A mysterious Spaniard bought a forest in San Diego, but was later found hanging from a balete tree, scaring the townspeople. Saturnino, the Spaniard's son, inherited and managed his father's properties. He was Don Rafael Ibarra's father. Don Rafael Ibarra became well loved in San Diego for his kindness and efforts to improve the town, but his success also caused envy and hostility from others. Important characters. Old Spaniard, a mysterious foreigner who came to San Diego, bought a forest, and was later found hanging from a balete tree. His death scared the locals, and his properties were passed down to his son Saturnino. Don Saturnino, the old Spaniard's son, who managed his father's properties. He married a woman from Manila and became the father of Don Rafael Ibarra. Don Rafael Ibarra, the son of Saturnino and a woman from Manila. He was Crisostomo Ibarra's father and one of the main characters in the story. Don Rafael worked hard to develop San Diego, earning the admiration of the farmers, but also the envy and anger of some influential people. Padre Damaso, the former parish priest of San Diego, who mistreated Don Rafael and was eventually transferred to another town. He represents the church's strong influence over the town's government. Farmers of San Diego, the ordinary people of the town who admired Don Rafael for his efforts to improve their community. Let us now proceed to the setting of this chapter. The events took place in the town of San Diego. Here are some of the lessons, messages, or implications shown in this chapter. The overwhelming power of the church in towns during the Spanish period often limited the independence of both the government and the people. Hard work to improve a community, like what Don Rafael Ibarra did, can bring admiration and love from the people, but may also cause envy and resentment among others. Lack of education and business knowledge can make a community vulnerable to being exploited by those who are more knowledgeable. Don Rafael's success brought both positive and negative reactions, showing how envy and resentment can damage relationships and hinder unity. It is important to address these emotions in a positive way to preserve friendships and community harmony. And that concludes the 10th chapter of Noli Me Tangere, titled The Town. What have you learned from this chapter? Share your answers in the comments. We also encourage you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.